I'm Jack, I play the drums, and I am the oldest in the band.
I'm Ryan, I play guitar and I'm the vocalist.
I'm Daniel, I play lead guitar.
I'm Jermaine, I play bass, and I'm the youngest.
Youngest and old.
And youngest in both senses, right? You two have the newest additions.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been here since October.
October now, last year.
And how did that come about?
Well, I mean, we know each other kind of through other people in our area in Watford, and I was in a band before and knew these guys had been, you know, playing together for quite a few years. And I left my old band, and it just kind of worked out naturally that we joined forces. Literally.
Perhaps you could tell us a bit about. So, your fans will know you well. For people who've never heard you before, how would you describe your sound, and who are your key influences?
Everyone's got their.
I'll take the influences. Influences, we have a lot of different influences. Jack is heavy on his hip hop and rap.
Serious. I'm serious about that.
Very serious about that.
Chicago rap, gangster rap. and it sounds like a joke, but I'm actually deadly serious. Yeah. So.
I'm into sort of everything really. I like old school soul, like Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder and stuff like that, and blues, John Mayer. I always like Led Zeppelin. Dan has similar. He's the indie man. He's the indie guy. He's in with the scene. He's the king.
All right. Am I the king?
You're the king.
I'm the king.
You're the king now.
Cool.
And Jermaine has his Turkish influence.
My Turkish influence.
He's the Prince of Turkey. So.
That's what we do. And all these influences impact on your sound, would you say?
There's loads of rock bands we all love. Like, I mean, I grew up on Queen and stuff, and reggae, so there's so many different influences and styles, and we match it together, and it kind of, I think bottom line is we're all like massive on the rock, the rock indie scene for us, but making it different and not, you know, copying someone else, being original. So finding our own sound.
We like bands like Foles nowadays in Bombay Bicycle Club, Kings of Leon, 1975, yeah.
Right.
And it's it's good to listen to a large variety of music, so that you get a lot of different influences, different outlets.
Not just listen to one particular genre.
Sure.
So
there's quite a lot of.
There's pop in there as well.
So who's the pop fan?
I mean, I'll be guilty for an NSYNC song now and again.
Yeah, I think we all don't mind a bit of pop, as long as it's good pop.
Yeah.
Sure.
Not this process.
No.
We're big MJ fans as well. I think that's
MJ.
Oh, yeah?
Jackson.
Yeah.
He's massive.
And so, who actually who writes the songs?
Mainly me and Ryan, really. We rather come up with something with melody on the guitar, and we build around it, and then Ryan will write vocals on it, and we take it to these guys, and these guys write their own parts on top of it. Or sometimes it's just, recently we've been jamming it, we just literally have one melody, we take it in, and we just see how we go, and see where
one
it goes.
part from someone, it could be anyone.
It could even be a vocal line, and we just somehow work around it, it just develops, just give it a structure, and that's how we write, really.
Just let it flow naturally recently anyway.
At the moment we've been writing a lot of new stuff.
A lot of stuff.
We're like writing new tune in like in the space of 2 hours. Not because we're pressured, but it just naturally comes together, the structure within the 2 hours. So things, you know, we've just got so many ideas, so many ideas, and everyone's, you know, very good with helping each other out, like, you know, snipping something out or shortening something, or you know, changing a note or a beat. You know, everyone's really open, and you know, we're all really. And does it work that way with the lyrics as well? Is that kind of collaborative, or you got someone who's more on it's more right.
We've me and Dan in the past have sort of got together on a few songs and put a few ideas back and forth and wrote some lyrics for some of our older songs. Recently, I write lyrics all the time. Like sometimes I just come to my head when I'm like trying to sleep or whatever, and then I'll write them down before I go to sleep so I don't forget them, and then go back to them a few weeks later when we come up with a guitar riff or whatever, and then we'll get the song down and I'll put the vocals that I had backed up from months ago over them.
Yeah.
So it's there's a lot of lyrics that I've written, but sometimes we do come together everyone has their influences.
I more do like the editing, what we should say instead of.
Yeah, like there might be like a line I'll write or something, and it's good, but then someone else will like tweak it and make it just a bit more better phrasing wise.
Or you like hit a line that we weren't expecting just out of nowhere, and we're like, keep that.
Yeah.
What gives you the persistence to keep going?
A passionate love for one another.
Oh dear.
In a non.
Okay, whoever watches
Sexual way.
whoever watches this, that is not the case whatsoever.
We're in love with the music that we write,
Yeah.
and we happen
don't
to
love
get
me,
on very well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, I love
It's,
you, but it goes as far as that.
Yeah, of course.
Go any further than that.
No, but we're
it's
serious.
Kind of, yeah, I mean, it's kind of just like life in general. Like think from what we have as us four, like we're best friends. We get on so well, and we're like, we started it because we liked doing it and we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then the response that we got back from just random people that come and see us and saying amazing things about us, like Barfly the other night, and people saying that they've like fallen in love with us and stuff after one gig, and then they've been to the last 3 in a row, and they keep on coming back. So we're obviously doing something right, and the interest that we've got from the industry it doesn't make sense for us to not be doing it. I don't know what
Not be
else I'd be
serious,
doing rather than this. I'd be a lot worse off, to be honest.
I couldn't imagine not being in a band.
That's the
I literally couldn't imagine my life without it. It's a complete goal. It's a dream.
Yeah.
We're aiming for it.
The thing is,
The thing is that we give it 100% all as well, don't we? We don't.
It's the biggest dream.
It really is.
To be a pop star or a rock star or whatever.
But we're doing it for the right reasons, and not we're out for fame, we're out for money. We're doing it for the music, and that is what it's about. A lot of people forget that these days, and I think in a nice way, we're going to hopefully try and bring back the being in a band for, like the old bands that did it, and did it for the music and the tours
just for
and
friends.
But then also getting it out to the masses. That's the goal, and we want that.
What's next?
Oh,
That's a great question.
There is a lot.
there's
Gigs
a lot
and
of
recording
opportunities for us. There's
We
a lot of
don't
different
know what's
directions and paths to take, and at the moment we're just currently deciding what to do and what we're doing with the material we have. It's a lot of people are interested, and we just want to make the right decision. And
We're trying to find the right path.
Yeah. And
Before
what works
we
best
do
with us, really. But right now we're recording loads of demos. It's all demos just to hopefully make an LP, which is our ultimate goal. And we're just writing and recording, and then we're going to pick the best ones out and put them on an LP, release that. Hopefully under label and management.
Yeah, we've got some good backing from a few different people within the industry, which is amazing. And we're kind of, we've been told to get sort of everything that we have written and ready, recorded, to send it over to them, and then
Take it from there.
and then, like Dan said, take it from there and see what we decide and which route we decide to go down.
Yeah.
But they will all be coming out very soon, definitely.
And then gigs as well.
Yeah,
Right
Tonight.
Now we're just, right now we're just
Tonight.
gigging and
Yeah, we've got a couple of shows next month, so
getting more established.
keep the ball rolling. And,
Yeah.
play as many different venues as possible.